What's up people, it's the J-Dog here and this is Crypto Shots. In this episode we're going to be going and having a look at Coin Gecko and the different tools and uses that it's got. It's something that I use all the time to find new projects, to check on old projects. It's just a really good tool to use. There's only really two main sites that I use it at. The first one's Coin Gecko, the second one's CoinMarketCap. Suppose we can have a look at both of them. So let's get into it. So as you can see on here in the start, you've got your cryptocurrencies in order of market cap size. So if you don't know what market cap is, basically the market cap is the amount of money that's been invested into that project as of now. So obviously Bitcoin's the number one, Ethereum's number two, and then it goes down. So on your first page, you've got the first 100 projects, and the second page, second 100, and then it just keeps going down and down until you get your tiny market cap coins. So we'll start with this. So also, as you can see, each coin tells you what percentage it's down or up over the last 1 hour, 24 hour, 7 days. And this is the trading volume in the last 24 hours. So that's essentially how much volume's moved in the last 24 hours. And then finally here on the side you've got a little graph there which gives you a little view of the trading over the last 7 days. Which gives you a good gauge of what particular projects are doing. So let's dive into it a little bit deeper. We're going to Bitcoin here. So as you can see on Bitcoin, you've got your information here. So it's got your market cap, it's got your trading volume, it's got your fully diluted valuation, and then it's got your circulating supply, your total supply, and your max supply. And then down on the right hand side here, you've got your different things. So you can go on the website, you can check out the Reddit, the Twitter, the Facebook, the different wallets, and then we'll come down to here and it shows you the graph. So it's the movement over the last 24 hours. Now the thing is with Coin Gecko, the graphs aren't exactly 100% right and up to date. So I wouldn't be day trading off this graph or anything like that. It's just to give you the overview of what's happening. So this is over 24 hours. If you click here, 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 90 days, 180, 1 year, max. So the max will go right back to when the coin first came out, or near enough, when it was first published on Coin Gecko. So if you go further down, you can see this is all the different places, different exchanges where you can actually buy the cryptocurrency. So you've got eToro, Crypto.com, FTX, Binance. So there'll be quite a few on there. Some more information as well further down. So that's just giving you the breakdown of each particular cryptocurrency when you click into it. That's what it does. So if we go coins, market cap, that'll take you back to the start. So these are all your biggest projects here. But what's actually really good about Coin Gecko is that if you go on coins and then you go recently added, it comes up. So these are new projects that have just hit the market. Well, a few of them might have been on the market for a couple of days or a few hours, but this is when they were first listed on Coin Gecko, and Coin Gecko usually gets them really early. So if you're looking for new projects to invest in, then this is the place. And it's really handy as well because essentially it shows you what chain it's on. So some people only like to invest in particular chains. So this is BSC, which is Binance, ETH, Ethereum, Solana, Phantom. So you've got your logos, so if you can decipher between all the projects and where they're based really quickly. Same sort of information as before. You've got your fully diluted valuation here. You've got when it was actually added. So there's 5 hours, 7 hours, 1 day, and then it goes in descending order. So If you just keep going, I think it's got about 5 pages or something. It's generally like the last month's worth of projects. So let's just say, I don't know, I'm really interested in Phantom projects because I think Phantom's a good and up and coming chain. Here's a project here. So got added 3 days ago, 8.8% down in the last 24 hours. 1 hour, 0.1 up. So let's just click on it and have a look. So if we go 1 day, it's looking down. 7 days, it's down a bit. So if you want to do some research on the project, you can go on the website because the websites are listed on the right hand side, and then have a look at the website. Thing is, most of the coins that you look out on here, they're not going to be very good. You know what I mean? The brand new projects. It's a really big gamble buying into stuff at this stage. But sometimes you can be good. Sometimes you can find like really good projects at a tiny market cap, and that's where you make the huge gains. But if you want to do some research, if you find one you think it looks alright, you like the look of it, you've checked out the website, you want to do some more research, you can click here. It shows you the Twitter account. So we'll have a look at the Twitter, how many followers they got, how many likes and reshares and everything are they getting per post. Yeah. You can generally tell if someone's got a fake following as well, because if they've got a huge amount of followers and they've got very little engagement on the posts, they've essentially just paid for the followers, which is what a lot of new projects do. So just be careful for that if you're looking to invest in some of these new projects. That's just an example, so I don't really want to look into it too much. And then if you want to go further, you can go on the Discord. So another thing, what I think is really good is if you click on coins and then you go on categories, you can check out all the different categories on here. So let's just go into the Solana ecosystem. So in the Solana ecosystem, it's the same thing as the first page. It's always in order of market cap. So it's the largest market cap first. So you've got Solana itself, which is 28.5 billion, and then it goes gradually lower. You can see the price action on the right there. But it's really good because let's say that you really like Solana and you want to get involved in some new Solana projects because you think they're going to take off. You can find them all here. It goes in order of size. So if we scroll down, you've got some of the smaller projects, and yeah. So we can see the market cap on this one's very small, 45,000. That's absolutely tiny. So let's have a look. Maybe look at some of these projects. So only one. This is quite an interesting one. Let's have a look at the website. So this is Web 3.0 social and creator economy. It's like a social media platform based on Solana. Could do really well in the long run. Who knows? But it's just an example of something you can do where you go into your categories and then you can look at the different projects. So you've got that option. Then you've got the large movers and the high volume. So large movers, you can see what's went up the most in the last 24 hours and what's went down the most in the last 24 hours. Puts them in order of size, so you can see what's moving really fast in both directions on here. Gives you a good understanding of things. If you make an account on Coin Gecko as well, you can also track which projects you're in. So for example, let's just say you bought some XRP and you want to be able to track it. I use the application on my phone. It's a really good tracking app. You would input the information. So you obviously have to sign up, and then you can do it that way, and then you can track all your stuff. But it's best to do it on the mobile application, I think, rather than on the desktop version. So that's pretty good. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? I mainly just used it for different projects, checked on different projects I'm in. So let's just go Mist, for example. That's a project that I'm in. Down 13% a day because the market's down. It's a small alt. 2.3 million cap market cap. Let's have a look at the chart. So if we look at the chart over the last year, it comes down, spikes, come down, spikes, come down. Could it be spike soon? Who knows? I think it will. So I've just been averaging in slowly to this project just over the last couple of weeks, waiting for a nice pop off. Obviously got to wait for the market to turn around soon. Hopefully it does. What else can we do on here? Some NFT stuff there as well. So you can look at different NFT projects. NFT projects that have got tokens. Track them as well if you're looking specifically just for NFTs. I wouldn't particularly use this. I would use more specialized sites. We'll talk about them in another video where it's much easier to trace. This is mainly made just for tokens to give you sort of a broad overview of what's happening in the market. Checking where you can get projects and doing your research on particular ones. So yeah, that's Coin Gecko. It's a pretty cool little site. It's good just to keep a basic track of your stuff as well if you want to download the application on your phone. Yeah, that's about it. So that's it for Coin Gecko, guys. Subscribe and like this video if you want to see more.